Sehi and her family when moved from the city to the picturesque countryside of South Korea. At first, Sehi missed her city friends, but soon she discovered the joys of helping her mother tend to their thriving vegetable garden. When the time came to harvest their bountiful crops, Sehi and her family had more than enough to feed themselves, so they decided to spread the love by sharing their fresh veggies with their neighbors. The joy on people's faces was priceless, and they often reciprocated by gifting Sehi with homemade bread or pickled veggies. That cycle of generosity reminded Sehi that the more we share, the more we receive. However, Sehi still longed for friends of her own age, as she was the only child besides her younger brother. So when the Vacation Bible School was announced, her mother suggested she invite her classmates, and Sehi did just that. She gave out special invitations at school, hoping and praying that her peers would attend. When no one came, Sehi was disheartened, but Sehi continued to trust in Jesus and prayed for her classmates. After all, her job was only to invite them. God would convince them to attend, she thought. And then, one day, a boy from her class showed up at church. He didn't know anything about Jesus, but he was eager to learn. Sehi and her brother became friends with the boy, who expressed his love for the church and his desire to come every week. Sehi was filled with joy and gratitude when her mother reminded her that this boy wouldn't have come to church if she hadn't extended an invitation. She prayed for her new friend and his family, asking Jesus to guide them on their spiritual journey. Jesus is calling us to invite those around us to accept Him today, but through our tithe and promise. If distributed as suggested by the combined offering plan, we are able to reach even those who are far from us with news about salvation. While we commit all we have and are to God's mission, let us put our desires last and God first.